Brilliance Audio presents The Boardwalk Option by Avery Duff. Performed by James Patrick Cronin. Not too many people know about the Constitution. Those words had just been uttered by Robert Worth's prospective client, Three Belts Childress, a man who always wore exactly 3 belts, none of them inside his belt loops. The U.S. or the California Constitution? Robert asked. Say what? Maybe it was just another crazed day on the Venice Beach Boardwalk. After all, the Santa Ana winds had been blowing hot off the desert and through the passes all day. A crazy-making wind, Los Angelinos like to believe. This same offshore surge and rising heat had turned Catalina Island a sick canary yellow and had driven termite swarms from the boardwalk's concrete cracks for a one-and-only shot at mating. An hour ago, Robert had set up his office, a lightweight faux bamboo conference table and canvas beach chairs on the ocean side of the boardwalk. The Mini Cooper-sized slot was where he'd practiced since leaving his legit Santa Monica law firm a couple of years ago. Beside him, his live-in girlfriend, Gia Marquez, studied a LexisNexis printout of a legal case for her summer clerkship. Kicked back in her chair, she dozed in and out beneath her long-brim VB surf shop hat. He might have dozed too, but for Three Belts taking up his offer to the public, a free quarter-hour consultation. Robert took another stab at it. The U.S. Constitution or the California Constitution? Three Belts appeared poleaxed by the question, but kept his seat and forged ahead. So anyways, my car's booted for excess parking tickets, and being how I'm a sovereign citizen, I'm not paying, and you need to have my back in court, bro. Sovereigns. Each claimed to be his own ruler, not the government. Sometimes based on the Magna Carta, other times on sunspots or irrelevant language from the U.S. Constitution. The upshot was always the same for rules they didn't like. You're not the boss of me. Robert nudged Gia. My colleague, Ms. Marquez, handles the firm's sovereign cases, and she's never lost one. True, as far as it went. Gia stirred, slid down her knockoff 2-for-7 Ray-Bans, and sized up Three Belts. Stand up, turn around, she said. Three Belts complied. Apparently the command of a beautiful woman outweighed that of L.A. parking enforcement. I don't like his case, she said. Why not? I don't need a reason for doing or not doing anything. Am I right, Three Belts? Logic wasn't Three Belts' strong suit. Robert wrapped it up. Mr. Childress, go to court. Good chance the officer won't show and your case will be dismissed. If he shows, pay the tickets and tell the judge why you shouldn't. But do not mention this sovereign business to the judge, no matter what. Three Belts left, certain to ignore the advice. Gia slipped over into Robert's lap, melting into him. Masterful, she said, stroking his palm with her index finger. Baby, this is inappropriate. We're in the workplace. I hung up your closed for the day sign. No such sign existed, but why argue? Her sun-warmed body exuded coconut oil and vanilla, and her fingernails snaked into his hair. Not tired out, are you? She asked. Come on, who you talking to? Not even after last night? About last night, drained was a better description than tired out. He and Gia were trying to get pregnant. Maybe trying wasn't the right word. Striving was more like it. Striving to have a child together, and they'd been striving like demons for the last month. Before he could answer, familiar voices reached them across the wide, deep sand beach behind him. Retired LAPD cop Erik Jacobson trudged toward them, lugging a boy under each arm. The twins, after their 3-hour swim. Erik Jr. and Hans, half Thai, half Swede dervishes, blonded out by the salt and sun. The lads, ages 6 and 6, Erik liked saying. His wife, Priya, strolled beside him. Floating, it always looked like, with their towels and boogie boards. By the time the clan reached the boardwalk, Erik's 260-pound body was drenched in sweat as he let the squirming boys slide off his ever-pale body onto the ground.